What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Thank you all so much for joining me on another video. In today's video, we will be doing our favorite thing, which is cash envelope stuffing. So if that sounds like something you are interested in and you would like to see how I budget out my paychecks, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so as I said, we will be budgeting out my paychecks that I made from April, and we will be first working with my full-time paycheck that I received from my full-time job on April 9th, as well as we will budget out the paychecks from my side income that I received on April 12th. I'm running a little behind on budgeting these paychecks, so I just thought I'd condense them into one video, and that just means more funds for us to allocate. So if you are new here, I would like to welcome you and thank you so much for clicking on this video and stopping by. Here on this channel, I talk all things finances, and I am showcasing my journey getting out of debt as well as learning how to budget. I am using the cash envelope system to help with my budgeting, and I use the debt snowball method to help eliminate my debt. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please be sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button and join the family, because I would love to have you. And don't forget to click the bell so that you never miss a video. But with all that being said, we have a few things to get to, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to budget out is my full-time income that I received. I like to use these sheets when it comes to my full-time income, and it helps me budget out my paychecks. If you are interested in any of the sheets that I use within my channel, they are available within my Etsy shop, and it's a digital download, so you can print them out right at your house and get started. The link for my Etsy shop is always down in the description. So for paycheck 1, I did already go ahead and write out all of the categories, so we will just go over the amounts. So first, looking within expenses, I have rent, and this is rent that is going to be due on May 1st. So to cover for the first half of it, I will be putting aside $635 for rent. And then after that is gas. This is gas for my personal use within my car, and I like to put aside $30, so I will write 30. And then that's all I have for expenses for this paycheck. So if we go ahead and total this up, this comes to $665. Everything that I have within my expense column, I do not take physical cash out. I just leave those funds within my checking account. So moving on after expenses is the cash portion. First up, we have car insurance, and this will be due April 25th. And to cover for the first half, I will split this in half as well, and I will be putting aside $100 from my paycheck. Following car insurance, we have Great Lakes that is due on the 26th. And for the first half, I will be putting away $263. After that are all of the everyday categories that I keep within my wallet. So for spending, that's going to get 40. Groceries will get 100. Toiletries is getting 45. Clothing is getting 10. And eating out will get 20. So if we go ahead and add up all of the cash portion, that gives me a grand total of $578. Another thing that I forgot to mention regarding my paycheck this go around, my company did go ahead and give everyone within our company an extra bonus check. And this is just to help with everything that's going on and to show their appreciation for us sticking around for a year and, still being there and helping within the company. So we did get a nice little bonus, and I really appreciated that. But saying all that, one thing that I wanted to do for sure with this extra money that I was blessed to get, I wanted to, again, put some more money within my car maintenance. We all know that I just had a car maintenance issue, and I like for this envelope to be a little stuffed just in case anything happens. So I wanted to give it a nice boost, so I wanted to add $200 towards that. So that's the only sinking fund that I will be funding from my full-time paycheck. So with that, we can total this up to $200. After my sinking funds is my extra debt. Extra debt, if you do not know, is Great Lakes for my student loans. This is the only debt that I have currently, and I am trying to work that down. And from this paycheck, we will be able to put away $500 towards that debt. And then for a rollover or a cushion or a buffer, I just like to always put $5 away, and this just helps cover just in case one month I am over budget, and it's just nice to have a little extra money towards the side. But after that, everything has been allocated. So to determine how much money I'm going to take out of the bank today, I add this $578 plus this $200 plus this $500, and that gives me a total of $1,278 that I will be taking out of the bank. So now that we finished budgeting out my full-time paycheck, we will quickly budget out my side income. Alright, so this is the notebook that I like to use for my side income. I just like to handwrite it and quickly break it down. I did not do a lot for my side income when it comes to DoorDash and Uber for the week because I was a little bit busy within my shop. So thank you all again for everyone who does support the shop. It really does help me out, and every penny is very much appreciated. So first, it will be Etsy, and for this Etsy amount that I write here, this is just my take-home pay after I have already taken out taxes and put money back into the business. So for the week within Etsy, I brought in $180. After that, we move on to my DoorDash and my Uber. So DoorDash for the week, I was able to bring in $100. And for Uber for the week, I brought in $17. So as I said, not a lot, but hey, every dollar is a dollar. So after all of that, I will go ahead and add up all of my side income to get a total. And we see that is $297 that I earned. After that, I do take out my taxes. And for taxes, it's just going to be from DoorDash and Uber, since as I said, I already took out Etsy taxes. So if we do the 100 from DoorDash plus the 17 from Uber, we get 117. And I like to do 30%. So 30% of that will be $35. So if we do the $297 that we started with, minus the $35 for taxes, we are left with $262 for a remaining. So with this remaining, I put that across my expenses, my sinking funds, my savings, and my debt snowball. So within expenses for gas, this is gas solely just for the purpose of my DoorDash and my Uber. So to put money back in for that, I like to do $30 for the week. So if we take away $30, we are now left with $232. So now I go to my sinking funds, and annual pay will get $10. So we would do minus 10. Car maintenance, I'm not going to put anything just because the paycheck is not a lot, and I already put $200 from my full-time. So I'll just move on to Christmas. Christmas is going to get 20 minus 20. Gifts will get $10 minus 10. Medical will get 5 minus 5. And vacation will get 20 minus 20. So now I'm left with $167, and all I have now are my savings and my debt snowball. For the savings, to keep me in line with my challenge, I will be putting away $80. So minus 80. And then that leaves me with $87 that I will put towards my debt snowball. So minus 87. And then we are left with 0 to give us a zero-based budget. So now that I figured out my funds for both my side income and my full-time paycheck, I'm going to go to the bank to get the cash for both of these, and then we will go ahead and stuff my envelopes. Alright guys, so I have returned from the bank and I got the cash. So I'm just going to lay out our money, and then we will get started once our setup is complete. Alright guys, so we are all set up and ready to go. Up at the top is our money. Within this binder is where we keep our sinking funds and our debt snowball. These are the cash dividers that I keep within my wallet 24/7, and then these are the cash dividers that I use for my split bills. So as always, we start off with the split bills for my cash envelopes, so let's go ahead and do that. So car insurance, we said, is getting $100. So I'll go ahead, take a $100 bill and put that in there for the first half. After car insurance is Great Lakes. Great Lakes is going to get $263 for the first half and $3. So that should be 100, 250, 60, 61, 62, and 63. All right, so I can go ahead and make the payment for the first half, and that is set. So for my 2 cash envelopes, they are done. Up next, we move on to my cash dividers. And within these cash dividers, we know that I put all of my singles to the side because I am doing the dollar challenge. So I take all of the singles out, put them in a jar, and then at the end of the year, we will see how much I saved. So first up is spending. Spending, we said I am getting $40. So a 20, a 10, and 2 5s should give us our 40, 20, 30, 35, 40. And I will go ahead and add that to this. And I do have some singles, so I'll put those to the side. So now within my spending, I have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. So $70, not too bad. And I will put that over there. Up next is groceries. Groceries will be getting $100, and I like to do that all in 20s. So 5 20s, that gives us 20, 40, 60, 80, $100. I will add that to what I have, and I do have $1, so I will set that to the side. And now within groceries, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 30, 35. So 135, and this should get me by for the next 2 weeks. And we can set that over there. Up next is toiletries. Toiletries, I completely emptied out. I did a full restock on like all of my toiletry products. So I only have $2 left, and we will put that to the side, but I will be adding $45 to it. So if we do 2 20s and a 5, that will give us 20, 40, and 45. Toiletries are super expensive, but when I budget for them, it just makes the process so much easier. Up next is clothing. Clothing will be getting $20, so I can do a $20 bill. And now within clothing, I have 20, 40, and $60. So that is good. Up next is eating out. Eating out will be getting $20, and I have some singles left, so I will put that to the side. And now within eating out, I have $20 and $30. I've been trying to get better with eating out, but I'm also not trying to penalize myself for eating out because I have a budget for it. But that is it. Miscellaneous, I just keep this just in case I use my card online or at the store and I have to pay myself back. That is what I use this one for. So all of these cash dividers are done, and I can go ahead and put them back into my wallet. So there we go. Also, while I have my gas envelope, this is for my Uber and my DoorDash. So while I have my wallet open, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the $30 that I budgeted for myself and put that within the envelope. So $30 for my gas has been accounted for. So while I have my singles here, this is my jar that I keep for my singles. So I will go ahead and add that. But first, let's count and see how much we saved. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $11 we were able to save, and we will go ahead and add this to the jar. As well as my dollar challenge, I'm doing my coin challenge. So any coins that I managed to save for the past 2 weeks, I will add them in the jar. All right, so now everything for the coins and the wallets and the jars are all done. So now we can move on to my sinking funds and my debt snowball. So all of that is within the binder. We're going to open that up. So apartment, we will not be putting anything aside today. We reached our goal for it, so I'm not really prioritizing this anymore. Up next is annual payments. We said we were giving that $10. So a $10 bill. Now I have $10, $20 within annual payments. After annual payments is car maintenance. We said we were giving $200, so we can do two $100 bills. And now within car maintenance, I have $100, $200, $250, and $300. So that makes me feel so much better now that I have a good amount just in case anything happens with the car. So $300 is now within car maintenance. Moving on from that is Christmas. Christmas will be getting $20, so a $20 bill. And now within Christmas, I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. So $280 is now within Christmas. After that is gifts. Gifts will be getting $10. So once we add the 10, we now have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, and $82. So that is coming along nicely, and I will put that back in there. After gifts is medical. We are going to add $5 for medical, and with this 5, that now brings us to 100, 150, 200, 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So $229 is now within medical. After that is vacation. Vacation is going to get $20 as well. And once we add 20, that now gives us 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 20, and 40. So 540 within vacation. There we go. Debt snowball I will leave for last. And taxes. I did have taxes for my Uber and my DoorDash, and that was for $35. So we can do a 20, a 10, and a 5. So 20, 30, 35. And once we add that, now let's count for my taxes. We have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 340, 350, 360, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73. So $373 is now within my taxes. All right. And then after taxes is savings. Savings for this week, we said we were giving $80. So a 50, a 20, and a 10 should give us 80, 50, 70, and 80. So I'll go ahead and add that to my savings. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, 970, 990, 1,000. So then we have 10, 15, 20, 21, and 22. So $1,022 is now within my savings. Whenever I reach $1,000, I do like to deposit that into the bank. So I will most likely be doing that just so I don't have too much money laying around. And I will put a placeholder for our 1,000 to show that we still have it. But that is amazing and exciting. We now have $1,000 within savings. All right. So moving on after that, all we should have left now is debt snowball. So for my debt snowball from my full-time paycheck, it was $500, and then the debt snowball from my side income was $87. So we should have a total of $587. $187 left. So let's hope that is correct. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our 500, and then this should be 87. 50, 60, 70, 75. What? Okay guys, I messed up somewhere. 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77. It should be 587. So clearly I messed up somewhere. So let me go through and then I'll bring you guys back once I figure it out, because sometimes this happens. All right guys, so I figured it out. It is within my clothing. For clothing, I gave myself $20. Clothing will be getting $20. So I can do a $20 bill when I was supposed to only give myself $10. So that is where I messed up. So clothing should not have 3 20s. It should have a 10, and that 20 should go over here. So clothing should have $20, $40, and $50. That is how that should be. And now I should have $587. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87. So there we go. That makes our 587. Whew. All right. And now I'm going to add that to what I have within my debt snowball. And then I will give myself a grand count and see how much we have so far. So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, and 47. So $747 is what we have saved up so far as a debt snowball payment. So not too bad. And I will put that in here and watch that grow for the rest of the month. All right guys, well, I hope you guys still enjoyed the video, minus that mishap at the end. But as I said, it happens. We figured it out, and that's all that's important. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead down below, hit that subscribe button and join the family. And do not forget to give me a thumbs up, because that really helps and supports the channel. If you have any questions or have any feedback, go ahead, leave that down in the comments below so that we can chat and catch up with one another. But as for now, that's all I have for you guys, and I will see you all next time in my next video. Bye guys.